So my name is Ronnie Pessetto. I am a Salt Lake City public lands planner, specifically assigned to oversee the reimagining process of Liberty Rotary Play Park. This whole project began as one of the projects as part of the general obligation bond. It was a bond that was approved in November of 2022, an $85 million bond. Liberty Rotary Play Park was designated $2 million of that bond. So this playground is 22 years old. It is absolutely lovingly worn. In 2002 it was all-inclusive, but as time goes on, needs, demands, technology has changed to provide even more inclusivity for all accommodations, whether it's physical accommodations or people who are dealing on a day-to-day basis with more neurological limitations. So the really cool thing that I absolutely love is the overall theme of people being able to play together regardless of their abilities. So currently there are two types of sand features. So one is an in-ground sand feature, and then the other one is an above-ground sand feature for those who have more physical limitations. In addition to that, I have observed all summer long last year of how people are moving through the space. And one of the really key components of that is kids would bring buckets to the play park, and they would load it up with water here at our splash pad, which we are still keeping, and they would bring it over and they would make a sandcastle. And so with this play feature, not only we are allowing people to play together of all abilities, but also having a water feature here to allow for the sandcastle play. One of the big requests of caregivers that I've heard very loud and clear was that they wanted shade features throughout the space. The splash pad itself is absolutely loved, and so caregivers are surrounding the area and in the heat, and so to provide space for them as well and their accommodations and needs, we're providing some shade here, which I'm sure they'll absolutely enjoy and love. We have a tower here. The current tower, unfortunately, does not allow for people who are bound physically to be able to access and play on the slides. And so now this new big, large feature allows for them, regardless, to be able to climb up and play and slide and climb and do the whole 9 yards. We have this swing bay. We're going to keep the swing bay, but the really cool thing that we're going to do is we are going to allow, again, an inclusive swing bay. So people who need more structure in their swing experience can be able to have that. In addition to that, providing a shade canopy over it, because some people do have skin sensitivities to this, and so it's important to be able to accommodate for that so they can actually enjoy their experience. So I have absolutely appreciated all the wonderful feedback. Just this previous cycle of gathering the community's feedback on the concept designs, we were able to collect 1,319 survey responses from people to list their opinions and suggestions on how to improve it. Finally, I want to thank the National Ability Center for their time in terms of making sure that kids and caregivers who need accommodations on a day-to-day basis are able to give their feedback to make sure that we're truly providing a space designated for them to play all together.